Sir, may I come in?
Please.
Please come in.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Please take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Ms. Ritika Pandey,
Yes, sir.
what does your name mean?
Sir, my name Ritika means a small stream or a river.
Okay. So briefly introduce yourself to us.
Sir, as you know, my name is Ritika Pandey. I come from Ranchi, Jharkhand. I have done my schooling from Ranchi itself, and then I have done my graduation in physics from Delhi University. Sir, I count myself as an optimistic, determined person, and sir, I like interacting with people, and I have this immense ability to learn from mistakes of myself. And sir, to nurture such qualities, I pursue spirituality, journaling, and meditation as my hobbies.
Ritika, you said something about mistakes. There was a very famous leader who said that I learn from the mistakes of others, fools learn from their own mistakes. Who was that?
I'm sorry, sir, I don't know the name.
Okay. Have you heard of Bismarck?
Yes, sir.
What does he do? Why is he famous for?
For unification of Germany, sir.
Okay. So now, what happened to Germany after the Second World War?
Sir, after Second World War, Germany had to face the division, internal division of the country had also occurred, and one part was torn. The two parts were torn between USSR and US, the two superpowers during the Cold War era. And sir, now the resurgence of Germany has happened.
Resurgence or unification?
Sir, unification and then research.
Okay. So, what is this current issue between Ukraine and Russia, and why it has come to this level?
Sir, the main reason behind the issue between Ukraine and Russia is that Russia is and Russia doesn't want the expansion of NATO to its neighboring countries, but Ukraine is one of the countries which is seeking the alliance with EU as well as NATO. And sir, also there are some Russian population in the Donetsk region which were demanding the unification with Russia.
Okay. So now, do you think that with the war, one country can annex parts of another country and that would be right?
Sir, the annexation part would definitely not be a right thing. But sir, since these things keep on happening during wars also, for example, during Second World War also, we have seen that Hitler was the one who annexed several territories, sir. But in terms of the global world order for ensuring the same, for example, the United Nations also, the rules are there for the wars. For example, the war has to be for a just cause, and sir, the civilians rights have to be respected, sir. Until and unless those things are respected, the war is not ethical.
Okay, so how would you rate Mahabharata?
Sir, Mahabharata was touted as a war which was launched against Kauravas by the Pandavas for the preservation of the dharma of that time.
Okay, so now if I ask you what comes first, dharma or karma, in your understanding, which one comes first and leads to the other?
Sir, definitely both complement each other.
That's fine, but which comes first?
Sir, in my opinion, it's karma which comes first.
Okay, which leads you to dharma. Okay, and then it becomes like a cycle,
Yes.
right? Okay, so in what way will anthropology help you in these higher civil services which you are seeking?
Sir, anthropology has taught me the meaning of cultural relativism, and it has imparted me empathy and the ability to understand the pain of others and connecting with them. Sir, that would be the first point in which anthropology is going to help me. And secondly, sir, anthropology, through its learnings, I would be able to apply the policy implementation as well as policy analysis in a better manner.
Okay, now did you read today's newspaper?
No, sir.
No. Okay, let it be then. So, Delhi government is planning to start some Shishtachar squads. Are you aware of that?
I'm sorry, sir, I'm not.
You're not aware of that. Okay. There has been recently some discussions on Aurangzeb, which led to some violence also yesterday. So you are aware of this?
Uh, Sir, as far as I know, it's in Maharashtra about the Aurangzeb tomb. Sir, I'll read on this. I'm sorry.
You will have to read on this. Okay. Okay. So now tell me, how many districts are Naxal affected in your state?
Sir, mostly the Naxalite activities have been curbed, and
Okay.
it's prevalent in only a few pockets. And as far as the districts are concerned, I'm sorry, sir, I do not know the exact.
Know the number. Okay, fine. But what led the people to embrace such a violent kind of ideology and which aims at overthrowing the state? What they're all very simple people, I understand, mostly tribals and villagers. What led them?
Sir, there are two reasons because of which this happened, especially in Jharkhand. Sir, firstly, it's because of the trust deficit which tribals and the locals faced. They believe that their employment opportunities and opportunities for development is not that good, and through Naxalite activities, they could command the control over their resources. And secondly, sir, it's also due to the law and order issue. The trust deficit could have been bridged properly if law and order was uh, maintained as it is being done now.
So how does law and order and development go hand in hand, or should it be like one after the other?
Sir, both should go hand in hand. Otherwise, for example, if Naxalite activities are ongoing and thereafter we start undertaking the development activities, then it would be a catch-22 situation wherein the government establishment or the institutions would also be attacked by the Naxalites, sir. So both the things have to go hand in hand.
Why the Supreme Court ordered that the Manipur arson trials should be conducted in Assam, Guwahati, and not in Manipur, where actually they took place?
I'm sorry, sir, I do not know the reason behind this.
Okay, you can understand the mind of the Supreme Court here?
Sir, it may be mainly due to ensure impartiality in the judgment.
Absolutely right, Ritika. Okay, okay.
Let us go back to that Russian-Ukraine war.
Yes, sir.
You remember during campaign period, at that time candidate Donald Trump, he said that he will end the war within 24 hours. Do you remember? He said like that.
Yes, sir. Something.
Now he is saying he's going to speak to Putin in a day or two. Now he is saying we want to see if we can end the war. We want to see, mark these words, it's exactly his quote. We want to see if we can end the war. Okay. Last week there was discussion between the Russian officials and Ukraine officials, US official and Ukraine officials in Jeddah. And after that, 30 days ceasefire was announced by Zelensky. But Russia is dragging on. Russia is saying idea is good, but it needs more discussion with Trump and this and that. What? So there are two questions. Why? One, why Trump can't end it or couldn't end it within 24 hours? B, why Russia is dragging on? What Russia wants?
Sir, firstly, Russia wants the total assurance that.
The second part. First part, why Trump could not end it within 24 hours as he promised in rallies after rallies after rallies after rallies.
Sir, he could not end the war on his own because it requires the equal support of Russia as well. So, although he had made such claims, But sir, for those claims,
So those claims are false claims, you mean to say?
sir, since it has not materialized till date, so it remains as a claim itself because it requires the equal support of Russia as well. Because Russia is very apprehensive about its own cause, so it's not going to give up soon.
Okay, now why Russia is dragging on? What is its interest?
Sir, firstly, Russia wants to ensure that whatever territories it has acquired, that it doesn't lose those. And secondly, sir, Russia also wants to ensure that the assurance which it wants in terms of curbing the NATO expansion in its neighborhood, that is also ensured.
And any other interest Russia has? What Russia wants to do? First thing, think about it. Why Russia doesn't want to end the war? Russia doesn't want ceasefire. I'm just giving you a clue. Why Russia doesn't want ceasefire?
Sir, because it wants the Ukraine country to surrender. It has, in the beginning also, when the war was launched, Russia said that until and unless Ukraine surrenders.
That was only now with respect to Kursk region, but in Kharkiv also their soldiers, they have taken, Ukrainians have taken. He is talking about surrendering in Kursk and Kharkiv. They are the main, before going to Donetsk. Why he doesn't want ceasefire?
Sir,
Do you know the difference between ceasefire and end of hostilities?
Sir, ceasefire is for a temporary period only, and when hostilities end, it's for.
So if there is ceasefire now, what Ukraine can do, or most probably will do during this 30 days ceasefire period, as per Russia, President Putin?
Sir, Ukraine will be able to
Come,
accumulate all the
come,
resources
yes.
and war materials, and get more powerful and get the support of Europe as well.
But why Russia, if President Trump wants to end the war, he can take out the plug of arms supply, intelligence sharing, and more than 2,000 Americans agents from CIA, okay, both in civil dress, from Pentagon, in uniform, they are in the country. So why Trump is not withdrawing them? If Trump is serious,
Yes, sir.
to on the one hand, he is saying that if Russia doesn't listen to me, I will put sanctions, maximum sanction and maximum pressure. This is what he's saying. But why he stopped it for a few days, sharing of intelligence, and he ordered that no shipment of arms and ammunition which was promised by President Biden will not be shipped. But he has reverted to his original position. Arms shipment is there. So on the one hand, he is giving them arms. On the other hand, he is telling Russia, agree to ceasefire. Don't you think that this dichotomy is there?
Yes, sir. There is this dichotomy.
Is Trump serious in your views to end the war?
Sir, one of the reasons that US might not be going ahead with the ceasefire is because it has signed this mineral security deal with Ukraine recently, and US wants to ensure that whatever money has been spent during since February.
No, that's a different issue altogether. What I am saying is that if genuinely Trump wants to end the war, the first thing is that stop. As Napoleon has said that if you want to kill somebody, don't use the knife, stop supply of food to the stomach, isn't it?
Yes,
So, US can stop the arms and ammunition, sending of arms and ammunition, stop in sharing of information. He's not doing it. So doesn't it mean that Trump wants the war to continue?
Yes, sir. That points to that fact.
Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So is Trump serious about?
Sir, given the facts that you have highlighted, it's coming closer to the fact that Trump might not be that serious about ending the war.
This is why Russia is putting conditions. Russia is saying that we want more discussion. Be prepared for this type of question because this is very hot. Huh? Read more about that.
Thank you.
I didn't go deeper into that, but okay, thank you.
Ritika,
Yes, sir.
on your DAF, I see lots of numbers. What does your roll number 4119119 tell me? What does it mean? No. What does it tell me? What does it reveal? You are some 40 lakh something. Are 40 lakh people appearing? My roll number, for example, was 27, which means I was among the first few. Here it is 40 lakh something. Wow. How many people appear in the civil services every year?
Sir, nearly when the forms are filled up, it comes to 9 to 10 lakhs as far as I know. But in the actual exam, 3 to 4 lakh aspirants sit for the prelims exams.
Okay, so why do 6 lakh people drop out before trying?
Sir, firstly, it might be because they were unserious when they were non-serious when they
Okay.
were filling up the form.
Okay.
Secondly, it might also be due to the nervousness which gets high.
All right. 2/3 people get nervous. I mean, that says something about Indian youth.
Sir, the tolerance for the failure in the Indian society as a whole is very less.
Okay. They are risk averse.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you are one of those who likes to take risks.
Yes, sir.
I still don't know 40 lakh kaise ho gaya, isn't it? 4 million. So how did your roll number come to be 4 million something? 40 lakh something. Think about it.
Sir, I think it might be for different states also. The roll numbers are given. The first digit changes. So
Okay.
not the exact number that is 40 lakh might be there, but it's
Thank you.
states.
Now you have come to the point. What does your PIN code tell me? 835217.
Sir, it tells about the exact location of one particular place.
Down to what is the last unit? What does 7 tell me? 17. It tells me a house number or what?
Sir,
I can understand 8, state, region, state, district. What is 7 coming to?
Sir, it might be about the exact ward or the village in which the house is
The
situated.
post office. PIN code is meant for postal delivery, isn't it? So the last thing is post office.
Okay, sir.
Now on your Gmail at gmail.com. So Gmail started sometime in 2000, 2001. What was the earlier avatar of some kind of open source private.com emails?
I'm sorry, sir, I don't know about it.
Have you heard of yahoo.com?
Yes, sir.
Have you heard of the first ever hotmail.com?
Yes, sir.
Read up about this.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I'll come to the analysis later. You say you like to meditate. What is Vipassana meditation? Almost everybody wants to go for Vipassana. Only the high and mighty want to go and do it.
Sir, Vipassana meditation is mainly
Is
about.
it called Vipassana or Vipassana? Figure it out. So tell me.
Sir, it's mainly about letting the thoughts come as it is and not giving much negative aspect to it, and focus on the present moment.
Okay, I'll go along with it. How is changing the tack totally? You have done anthropology, taken that as an option. Now it's all about In India, we would say all of humanity ought to be one. All Indians are one, all right. What are the things which decidedly on scientific evidence tell us today, not 15 years back, today, that North India was intricately connected to South India?
Sir, in terms of scientific aspect you are asking, right?
Yes.
Sir, the presence of sir, I need a moment to think on
Please
it.
think.
Sir, it's because the mainland India mainly they all have the same, I would say, sir, the same genetic composition.
What is the scientific evidence that I am hinting at?
Sir, human. No, human. Sir, I don't know. I'm sorry.
There's some excavation in South India which tells us that there is a genetic link to the Indus Valley.
Indus Valley civilization.
All
sir,
right.
Yes.
So, in that light, how do you view the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister's recent utterances that this has to be, while he is talking about language and everything, it is supposed to distance? On one hand, he's saying we have to distance ourselves from even the rupee symbol.
Yes, sir.
And on the other, he's saying anybody who gives us evidence, more evidence of Indus Valley script decryption, I'll give him $1 million or something.
Yes, sir.
How do you see these mutually contradictory statements?
Sir, as far as changing the rupee symbol in the budget and not allowing the three language.
Budget on the note, everywhere. Okay,
Yes, sir.
go on.
And sir, as far as not allowing Hindi to be taught in the schools, these things are concerned. The Tamil Nadu CM wants the Dravidian culture to feel superior in their own region.
Okay,
And sir, when it comes to associating with Indus Valley civilization, they want to, if there are facts, they want to establish it that they were the original inhabitants of the region.
very good. I like the clarity there. So tell me, we keep listening to Agyat Hamlavar, unknown assailants. 2 days back, what did they do? They polished off somebody very important. Have you read about the recent current affairs? What happened in Pakistan?
Yes, sir. Baloch train incident.
No. After Agyat Hamlawaron ne nahi kiya tha.
Yes,
That
sir.
was done by the BLA.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What I am talking about? Unknown assailants. Agyat Hamlawar.
So the bomb blast has
No. You have not read it. Hafiz Saeed's 2IC was killed. Some Agyat Hamlawar killed somebody in Canada, about which Mr. Pierre Trudeau, beg your pardon, what's his name? I mean, even his name is not coming to mind. Justin Trudeau has raised so much of issue and then had to say, sorry, my information was wrong. Unknown gunmen are going and polishing off terrorist targets. Are you aware? You have not read the news, so let's not press that point. Okay, end of your interview. You see, Ritika, your interview is on 9th April, which is quite some time away. The first 2-3 questions I asked you was specifically to tell you that everything which you have written down in your DAF can be important.
Yes, sir.
Get the point?
Yes, sir.
So you pick up your DAF, right?
Yes, sir.
Underline whatever you think. Ritika Pandey, roll number, anything, and mentally make out about 200 questions out of your DAF alone. What can be asked? What can be a follow-up question to that answer? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Don't think of what the institutes will give you as a prepared document. वो तो है ही. Over and above, your DAF is unique to you, like your fingerprint.
Yes, sir.
So based on that, you have to prepare yourself for about 200 questions. Everything. I told you Gmail can be important. Gmail था तो Google कीजिए, उससे पहले क्या था? Get it? Why is it called .com? What's the difference between .com, .gov, .in, .net, .gov? Any kind of sites can be there.
Yes, sir.
What do they mean? It's not just random. Similarly, Ranchi, what you go on the website, you see Ranchi ka kya, what all is the history. We have not asked you. We have not asked you how Jharkhand was created. What was the GDP of the districts combined? What is today Jharkhand? Earlier than 2006. Okay, so anything can be important.
Yes.
You are quite a good and solid candidate here, because you have the capability to think and rationalize and give an opinion. But as you would have yourself realized, things, firstly, your DAF over 200 odd questions you have to prepare on it. Roughly 45% of your interview depends on it. So if you have done that bit, if you have mastered your own DAF in the manner in which I am telling you, 200 questions, bullet point answers, you will be quite prepared, and you will also be very self-confident about it.
Yes.
Secondly, regarding your, for example, it's in the news all over. Hafiz Saeed ka bhanja pata nahi kaun tha. He was 2IC who had planned this terrorist attack, that terrorist attack. It's in everywhere you'll see in the news. So you are out of touch for at least 2-3 days. It's not about you're not reading today's news.
No, sir. I have read the news for the last, I should say, 7 days consistently, sir. Today I'll.
Then, in which case, I will ask you to do the following exercise. Pick up the newspaper. कहाँ किसके कुत्ते ने किसके शेर के साथ युद्ध किया, that is not news. इस पूरे अखबार में, if I were to draw, this is important, this word is important, positive. You should know what is important and what is not important.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Throughout, then it means every day, 1 page or 2 pages, just pick up the newspaper and keep writing, making notes along with the analysis in the center. Every day there are not more than 10 important news. 10. If you are writing 20, you have failed. Not more than 10 important news, and what is their outcome? What is their also global matters? What are the implications for India?
Yes.
Then you will be far better prepared. You see, quite a few things Sir asked, I asked. That was just to tell you current affairs is a little lacking. Now you are saying you have read the news. It means you are not reading the news we would like you to.
Okay, sir.
Okay? अब इसमें जैसे कहीं ना कहीं है, ये देखिए शिष्टाचार squads. It's all here. In fact, in the last, I have also not read today's newspaper, but this Agyat Hamlavar has been happening for a very long time. Nijjar killing,
Sir,
Pannu,
Nijjar killing.
that's all Agyat Hamlavar thing.
Yes.
The word has appeared so many times, but you're not able to catch that,
Yes, sir.
right? So please be prepared.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now on the demeanor, put some more energy in your voice. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Exhibit more self-confidence. And when you're talking to, for example, when you came in, you did not have to greet everybody. If there's a lady present, say good morning ma'am, then look at the chairperson, good morning sirs, once, and sit down.
Okay, sir.
Not individually.
Okay.
Secondly, when you are asked to give your introduction, we already have your DAF. We don't need to ask you. We know what your name is, where you studied from, where you came from. The purpose of it is to make you feel comfortable, at ease. So you don't have to say that typical private sector वाला HR के सामने जो बोलते हैं ना, I'm a team person, I like to do this. Not required. It is as long as you are feeling comfortable. My name is so and so. I belong to Ranchi, Jharkhand. I've done my BA, MA wherever. And in my spare time, I like to do meditation and something crisp.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है, ये वाला जो आप बता रहे हैं ना, दैट स्टैंडर्ड प्राइवेट सेक्टर एम्प्लॉयमेंट जिनके सामने डैफ नहीं रखा जाता है, दे वांट टू सी एवरीथिंग अबाउट यू फ्रॉम यू. सो
Yes, sir.
please prepare a nice crisp opening statement there.
Okay, sir.
Okay, all the best.
You started when he asked to introduce yourself. You said, as you know, my name is. Yes, we know. Why you use the word as you know? Never used as you know. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And you have got good depth in IR also, but you are out of touch. You went to Bismarck fine, isn't it? Bismarck fine. German unification fine. Okay, that is past, but present. Why Russia? And these are the hot topics these days. Miss Deepika, isn't it? Ritika. They are the hot topics. Russia. Why Russia is dragging on? Why? Because simply I told you, I asked the question, then, I told you that why Trump is doing this thing, giving arms and ammunition, sharing the information and saying, come and sign for ceasefire. Russia, Putin specifically, as he is leading the team, doesn't believe Trump. He is also seeing, isn't it, on the battlefield. That is the reason he went to Kursk in military fatigue. Did you notice it? This is the first time.
Yes.
It was in the newspaper. There's a photograph. Why he went there in fatigue? That the war is not over. So he doesn't believe Trump. That's why he's doing like this. So read between the lines. Okay. Thank you. Especially the current affairs.
I think we covered everything. You have anything to ask?
No, sir.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay, thank
Carry
you.
on.
Thank you. Carry on.
Thank you, sir.